Let's face it, we all love a good underdog story, but sometimes it's just more satisfying to watch a character dominate their opponents with ease. From superhuman abilities to unmatched skills, these characters are a force to be reckoned with. And these characters are never underestimated as they possess incredible skills, powers, and abilities that make them stand out among the rest. So today I will be recommending you all top 10 manhwa and manhwa where the main character is overpowered or badass. So let's start our list.
But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Coming at number 10 we have, the more I kill, the stronger I get. In the future, alien beasts invaded the world and human beings were in crisis of extinction. At this time, martial artists rose and a large number of martial arts powerhouses were born to suppress alien beasts. As one of the strongest human beings, Xiao Ming was betrayed in the process of eliminating alien beasts. 300 years after his soul was reborn, Xiao Ming embarks on the journey of becoming the strongest martial artist once again. This is a generic reincarnation manhwa with a decent art and storyline. The main character here has a cheat and also his previous life's knowledge that makes him much stronger than his peers. The action scenes of this manhwa are decent, but the side characters are nothing great, so you can give it a try if you have nothing else to read. Coming at number 9 we have, after chopping wood for 10 years, all the immortals want to become my disciple. The protagonist was a well-known rising star on Earth who was famous due to his good looks and talent. However, because he refused to be controlled by sponsors, he was cast aside and soon his life went to ruin. And after his death, he reincarnated into the Clear Sky Academy as a teacher. But once again his dream gets shattered because the system he gets only told him to chop wood. And after chopping wood for 10 years, he finally gets a disciple that was ready to accept him as her master for unknown reasons. This is a cultivation manhwa with good art and decent storyline. The main character gets misunderstood all the time and doesn't realize how strong he is at the beginning. The side characters are well portrayed, but the action scenes are not that good. Overall, if you are looking for a cultivation manhwa, then you can give this one a try. Coming at number 8 we have Invincible at the start. Chen Chang'an was a nerd who traveled to the fantasy world. After facing countless monsters and ghosts from the outside world, Chen Chang'an decides not to leave his invincible field before becoming immortal. Watch him as he uses his cheat system to defeat everyone and ultimately becomes invincible. The art of this manhwa is decent and its story is better than other generic cultivation manhwas. The main character is overpowered from the start and defeats anyone without any problem. This manhwa is also filled with comedy scenes and the way the characters react to different situations will definitely make you laugh. Coming at number 7 we have Mr. Zombie. 1000 years ago, the main character became a normal zombie in the apocalypse. In order to survive the constant hunting of humans, he continued to train himself until he became immensely powerful. Now, after 1000 years passed, he is now ready to enter human society again, but getting along with humans as a zombie might be way harder than it seems. This is a really unique post-apocalyptic manhwa. The main character here is really overpowered and defeats everyone with just a single punch. However, he doesn't act recklessly and thinks twice before hurting humans. The side characters of this manhwa are not that great, but the action scenes are great. So if you want something new to read, then you can give this one a try. Coming at number 6 we have Cultivator against Hero Society. The protagonist was a cultivator who gets transported from his world to Earth due to an unexpected accident. However, just after arriving on Earth, he gets attacked out of nowhere by people that had weird superpowers and wore strange clothes. Forced to retaliate, he starts his fight against the Hero Society. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is good. The main character is overpowered from the start and defeats all of his enemies with ease. The side characters are a bit arrogant at the start, but they come to know their place after watching how powerful the main character is. The action scenes are also drawn very nicely, so if you want a manhwa filled with action, then definitely give this one a try. Coming at number 5 we have The Constellations Are My Disciples. 300 years ago, martial god Kim Yun-oh defeated Bache, the boss of the Tower of Destruction, and prevented the end of the world. After killing the boss, Yun-oh dies while suffering the same fate as the Tower of Destruction. However, after 300 years, he gets reborn as the 17-year-old Kim Joo-hyuk. In the midst of it all, he finds out that the constellations that were created during his absence are his disciples from 300 years ago and now sets on a journey to find them. This is a newly released monster and hunter manhwa with a lot of potential. The main character here is strong and badass and doesn't hide any of his abilities from anyone. He's also ruthless and beats the one that try to hurt him or look down on him. The side characters are also decent and they make the story more enjoyable. Coming at number 4 we have 18-year-old spy. Hajun was an orphan who was trained in North Korea as a slave ever since he was little. After his training was completed, he was sent to South Korea to climb up the social ladder and take a high-ranked place on their social hierarchy. However, he didn't want to be used and thrown by the Korean government, so now he must swallow up both the North and the South's organizations one by one. The main character here is very smart and makes a proper plan in order to fool both his allies and enemies. He's also really strong and beats the high school bullies without showing any mercy. So overall, if you want a high school manhwa filled with action, then this one is for you. Coming at number 3 we have Death Knight Gunther. The war between humans and vampires ended with the victory of the vampires after the king of humans gave up his last struggle and surrendered. Now, in order to have a fighting chance, a selected few humans succeeded in producing an immortal corpse knight capable of fighting on par with the vampires. Now it's up to these people to eradicate the vampires and bring peace to humanity once again. The storyline of this manhwa is good and its art style fits its plot really nicely. The main character is strong and fearless and kills all of his enemies without showing any mercy. The side characters are also very supportive and they help the main character with everything they have. Coming at number 2 we have Hectopascal. Park Han-jun was the leader of a nationwide gang of students called Nexus. One day he gets betrayed by the members of his group and loses everything he had. After this incident, he decides to never fight again, but after getting support from the CEO of a big company who had the goal to destroy Nexus, Han-jun decides to fight once again and make everyone that betrayed him pay in blood. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is quite good. The main character is really strong and ruthless right from the start and beats anyone that tries to hurt him. The side characters are great and they help the main character as much as they can. The fight scenes are also amazing and will definitely keep you entertained throughout the story. Coming at number 1 we have The Lone Necromancer. The world gets invaded by monsters that eat people and make dungeons in the building. In order to survive in this apocalyptic world, everyone gets to choose a class and gets skills to fight these monsters. The protagonist Sung-woo chooses a Necromancer class in order to fight the invading monsters army with an army of his own. This is a very unique monster and hunters manhwa. Unlike other manhwas, the main character here doesn't have any kind of cheat and becomes stronger by relying on himself and his good decision-making skill. So overall, if you are looking for a manhwa with a smart and strong main character, then you should give this one a read. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.